Hey everybody, Wisdom here. Sunday, February 22nd, 2015. Very cold here. We just unboxed Legendary Bushwhack and Nitro Head Rush respectively. Where did she go? There she is, right in the middle where I can't see her. The other thing that I found when I went hunting this past week was a box of Cheerios. You may be thinking, what are you talking about Cheerios for? If you recall, if you haven't seen the video, go back and check it out. Right back there behind the Peach Amiibo, I've got a deck of Skystones. Got Crypt King on the box. And that was sent out to me from the good folks at Activision. Got to check it out a little bit early. The cereal seems to be everywhere. I've seen some paperwork that said Walmart would have it in February and then it would go elsewhere. I've had everybody else tell me they got it at local stores, etc., Target. I can confirm Target has it because I found this box at my local Target. Now, I actually do eat Honey Nut Cheerios. The important thing here, Cinnamon Toast Crunch that they sent me is awesome. Hadn't had it in years. I forgot how good it was, but it had Crypt King. So what I am hoping is that this box of Cheerios has someone else in it. That said, if it does have Crypt King, it won't be horrible because then I can compare the decks and we can see if they're exactly the same, if the Doom Raider cards are the same, if just one or two or three of the regular deck is different. All in all, there are 40 individual Skystones. Now this is cool. On the Cinnamon Toast Crunch they sent me, the deck of Skystones is actually in a bag inside the bag of cereal, which is why I was eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the unboxing. But I had someone mention to me, I think on Twitter and the Skylander Club forum, when they bought them, the deck of cards was actually not in the bag of cereal. That's the case here. You can see it right here, which is awesome. That means I can keep my dadgum. Wouldn't you know? That means I can keep these sealed until I'm done with my current box and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Granted, they last a long time, but hey, sometimes crazy things happen. Now, as fate would have it, I know Tim, I think he bought 4 boxes out in California. Granted, I think he got different cereals. He got all 4 boxes. I've seen, geez, I think 3 or 4 other people I communicate with regularly did the same thing. I think some of them bought like all Cheerios or 2 Cheerios and 2 Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it kind of like they got all 4. I got Crypt King again. So in a perfect world I would have bought this box and we would have had, you know, Snapshot or somebody. I was told last night by someone, I think on Twitter, they said they got Snapshot in it. It might have been a YouTube comment, but they said that they got Snapshot and it had Wolfgang in there. Wolfgang, of course, my favorite Doom Raider. But I'm not making this stuff up. Right here we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch Crypt King, and I'll set him on top of Toon Link here so you can make sure I don't do any fool business here. But this is Honey Nut Cheerio Crypt King, and I am going to open it up and see. Again, the code ChompRank, same thing. That's written on, I'm sorry, Chomp Crank, Chompy Mage, and then of course Crankcase. That'll kind of tip you off what Doom Raider should be in there. I tried entering that code, and it did not work on my Collection Vault app. They probably updated it since then or something. I guess it wasn't like officially a thing just yet, but I don't have long fingernails, but here we go. Okay, this is looking eerily familiar. Again, the main thing here, I tried to express it in the video, and I've had a lot of people in the comments section and on the forum and my site tell me the same thing. These are actually really good quality. Everyone's been surprised. It's actually the Skystones themselves are a thicker cardstock than the box, which that's pretty cool. The way it works, you get the blue and the red token. You basically flip, see who goes first if you're so inclined. You get instructions, which I'm not going to cover those. If you want to see them, go back and check out my Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. Kind of walks you through everything. Alright, so here we go. I'll do the blue deck. I like blue a little bit more than red. We've got card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4. There's the Chompy Mage. There's Crankcase. So we'll set the boss stones down. There is our card 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same deck. So right here off the camera I've got those 8. I guess I'll stick them here so you can monitor things. I know the Doom Raiders are. I actually organized these from strongest to weakest when I put them back in there. Now that was cool. The instructions in that token stayed in. Alright, so let's see here. Da-da-dun. I should have moved some of these guys around. Anyway, we've got Dun, dun. Let me do the blue side here, that way we can keep them straight. They're kind of sticking on me. Alright, so this is card 1. I'm going to turn it down there. And then, let's actually, I'll do it this way. I'll just cycle back through. So, then we have the Drillman, which is somewhere in here, if I'm not mistaken, right there. So we will turn him over. Alright, then we have Taekwon Crow, and he is located, I think I hadn't been looking at the camera. There he is, exact same card, so we'll, stone I should say. We'll cycle him to the back, then we've got, what is that, a Jawbreaker or something? Right there, that's convenient. Set him down. Cycle him to the back, we've got Buzzerbeak from Know-It-All Island right there. Wait. Okay, yeah, that is the same stone. It's just flipped, of course. So 1-1 and 2, 1-1 and 2. Once again, it's just the difference between the red and the blue. So we will flip him over there. And we'll need to keep Chompy there. Chompy is actually next. He's got 1 spike on each side here in Cinnamon Toast Crunch deck. 1 spike there. So we will flip that over. And cycle him through. Then we've got, not sure which troll that is, but it's a troll. He's got 3 and 1, 3 and 1 there. We'll cycle him down. And last but not least, we should have just our standard little Droll Lance Master. 2 and 2, that's what we've got. So, I've had a couple people tell me that their decks were, had like 1 or 2 cards different. Obviously, this is only my second deck, but they are exactly the same. So, red. We've got stacked right here. And then Chompy Mage and Crankcase. We will sit right here. And so, pretty much the entire deck, oh my gosh. Well, we're not going to do the final comparison because they all just fell out of order from that one. But they are the exact same deck. So I got sent out the Cinnamon Toast Crunch box with Crypt King on it. It has Crankcase and Chompy Mage in it. Then at Target, I bought the Honey Nut Cheerios. I got the Crypt King box. And of course, it is the exact same deck. Every card matches in my case. If you've gotten in a situation where maybe you're like me and you're like, I'm going to get the whole set, and I surely won't get a duplicate, and then you do, and you had the exact same deck, let me know. If you got, say, the Crypt King box, and you had, say, perhaps the Chompy Mage and Dr. Crankcase, but then you had 3 Skystones not match up from your previous one, leave me a comment, let me know, throw it up on my site, hit me up on Twitter, whatever you prefer, and that way we can kind of try to start compiling some trends here, see how people can get all 40. In a perfect world, it would just be you get each of the 4 boxes in your set. That could be the case, maybe, I don't know the situation because it hadn't happened to me personally. But that is what my hope and dream would be for the future. And then basically when I opened up the Cheerios and I saw the Crypt King box, I could just keep it sealed if I had to. And then if my buddy at school or work or people you network with online say, hey, I've got 2 of the Snapshot boxes, I need that Crypt King one, you can basically just trade. You're not out any money. You don't have to like stockpile cereal, for a nuclear holocaust or anything. You can just complete your deck of Skystones and go about your business. But that said, as fate would have it, of course, I pick up a new box and I get the exact same deck that I had. But hey, I guess the cool thing there, I've got 2 Chompy Mages and 2 Crankcases. So we'll run with that. But as always, thanks so much for watching. I think it was $2.99 was the price for the Cheerios. I usually buy like that ginormous box of Cheerios because it's a better value. My Target didn't have it. This one is the, 12.5 ounces, 12.25. It does have the box top for education, so I can give that to my nephew. But that said, they are out there. I've seen them in stores pretty much everywhere. Anywhere it has cereal, you're going to be able to find them. If they don't have them yet, they should be getting them when they restock. So keep your eyes out. And again, if you take the time to actually go through, break your decks down, see what overlaps, what's new and different, if you can, share that information with everybody. It'd be much appreciated. It'll help everyone out in the long run. But my personal thoughts, find some people. You should know your circle of friends or, parent network or online forums and social media groups and whatnot. And if you get a duplicate deck, try to find somebody you can just straight up trade with. Neither one of you is out any money. Just a little bit of time and you'll both complete your decks. So that said, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this helps you out. Sadly, I can't be too big of a help since I got the exact same deck. But I guess the benefit here is they are available outside of Walmart, and should be fun. And again, of course, just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch box, and you got the Skystone board on the back, so that is cool. That said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. I'm going to pick up that rest of the red deck that we dropped off the pool table. But for myself, the Chompy Mage and Dr. Crankcase, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you back here next time.